So this is a video response to Barack Obama addresses Planned Parenthood. I was doing some research on pro-life and abortion videos on YouTube, and this came up, and it especially interests me since we're in the midst of a presidential election campaigning, and I'm really curious as to where this whole abortion debate will go. And I am a 21-year-old college student. I will be a senior in college, in this coming year. And I'm pro-life. And just as a warning, this video will probably appeal to pro-lifers more, but I invite each and every pro-choicer out there to watch this. So I've been pro-life my whole life, and I was raised in a Catholic family, and so I have very strong faith and moral values, and but I just recently became really involved in the pro-life movement. I started really doing my research at the end of freshman year. I started getting involved in the pro-life group at my college, and so I've really been doing a lot of reading and research in books, online, watching videos, etc. So I would just like to present what I think on this whole Barack Obama's abortion view. So what I did, this is totally unrehearsed, and I took notes as I watched the 23-minute video, and I guess probably what I'm going to do is read the quotes, and then as I go along just say what I have to say, my comments on them. So first of all, one argument that a lot of my pro-choice friends present, or one thing they tell me, it's not an argument, they just tell me this, is that pro-lifers will never win, abortion will always be illegal in this country, and Obama himself admits that it's getting very close to overturning Roe v. Wade, and that a woman's right to choose is really being threatened. And I don't know the exact, I think it's one more judge, I'm not exactly sure on that, but in any case, it's getting really close to having, it's pretty close to having Roe v. Wade overturned, and Obama feels really threatened about this. So when pro-choicers say, you know, it's impossible, it would be impossible to make abortion illegal in America, we're closer to it than a lot of people think. I mean, at least according to Obama, like, so he's scared, he's feeling threatened. So he goes on to say, he called, oh, first of all, the basic premise, he was addressing the Planned Parenthood, and his basic premise of this whole speech was equality between women and men. Here's a quote: "What kind of America will our daughters grow up in? Will our daughters grow up with the same opportunities as our sons?" End quote. So he basically wants equal rights for women, same rights as they have as men, equal pay, equal, you know, more paid time off when you have a baby, all those things. I agree that women should get paid the same as men if they're doing an equal job. That, to me, that is being discriminating, to pay a woman less for the same job as a man's doing. That's just unfair. You know, I believe that a woman should have paid maternity leave and things like that. Like that's basic human rights. But he was using that argument. He was using the argument of women being more equal to men, in that women have the right to have abortions. He said that he called choosing to have an abortion is one of our, quote, most fundamental freedoms in this country, end quote. And he also said, we're a country founded on the principle of equality and freedom, which is true. Equal, equal rights for people. But my question is, so women getting to choose, having the freedom of choice to have an abortion, makes them equal to men? I really don't understand that argument. Men can't have abortions. How is a woman being able to have an abortion, whether you agree that abortion is wrong or not? How can a woman having an abortion make her equal to a man? A man can't have an abortion. A man can't get pregnant. To me, it's a false argument. It's not grounded on anything. So, whether you agree with me or not, having an abortion will never make women equal to men. So, he said, if you ask even conservatives, or he said, if you're asking even the most conservative of conservatives, so, do you want your daughters to have the same chances as men? Pretty much all will say yes. Okay, alright. But again, it's an empty argument that abortion, having the right to choose an abortion is going to make you equal to a man. He accuses pro-lifers of refusing to be compassionate towards victims of rape and sexual assault. I beg to differ on that. There are thousands of crisis pregnancy centers, CPCs, around the nation who offer their services free of charge. They offer their services to women who are have an unexpected or unwanted pregnancy. They counsel, they give them free counseling, free pregnancy tests. I think a lot also do sonograms. They have, I'm just sure they do counseling for rape victims, and they're just so many compassionate people across the nation offering these free services to women and giving them information, giving them an alternative to abortion when they feel that abortion is their only way out. So I think pro-lifers are very, there always will be those people who are just very, very violent, and maybe not necessarily violent, but just kind of judgmental. I try my best not to be that way, because when there's an abortion, there's two victims. There's the baby that gets killed, and then there's the mother who is hurt, can be hurt mentally, emotionally, and physically, and spiritually. So I think that pro-lifers not only need to look out for the babies that are potentially going to be aborted, but they need to look out for those women who feel really lost and just need help. So